I've helped 176 agencies scale to $1 million a year and beyond. Every single one of them had one thing in common. They got their offer structure right. Your offer structure is literally the difference between staying stuck at 6 figures and breaking through 7 figures and beyond. It's more important than your sales process, your marketing, or even your service delivery. Because if you get it wrong, nothing else matters. So after building my own multi-million-dollar agency and helping hundreds of other agencies do the same, here's exactly how you should structure your offer to make scaling as easy as possible. The rule of ones. The rule of ones is an offer creation methodology that I've seen work best when you want to grow as fast as possible while being able to deliver amazing world-class results for your clients. Here's how it works. One niche. Generalists struggle because clients want to work with experts in their type of business, not generalist marketers. They have to reinvent the strategy for each different industry, and they can't develop proven case studies as social proof in one area. Some agencies can 5x the revenue just from shifting from generalist to niche. A great example of this is Austin Hauser. Austin is an amazing marketer, really dynamic personality. He had decided he was going to go into the digital marketing agency business, but struggled to break through $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. When he grasped this concept and said, okay, I'm going to focus on one niche, he chose painting contractors. He called the company Base Coat Marketing. He was able to double down on expertise in that industry. He was developed a program that was able to generate great results. And he grew from very inconsistent, lower than $10,000 a month to $92,000 in the first 12 months, and is now doing multiple 7 figures in that niche. One program. This means pre-engineering a program built in advance. Don't meet with the client and kind of piece together services based on what they want. Engineer the complete program before you ever meet with the prospect. What would the best-in-class solution be for the industry that you serve? What you want to do is think about your industry and then map out that program, and then put it on a single document that is easily explained. Here's exactly what we do. We call it a program overview. Take that same systematic approach for delivering the services every client in the niche. Stop reinventing the wheel for each client. Deliver consistent, predictable results every single time, and then you can train your team to deliver and execute that without your involvement. Number 3 is monthly recurring revenue only. That means every client you get isn't selling a project. You're selling them into a monthly retainer-based service. I believe this needs to be at least $1,000 per month. In today's market, could easily be $3,000 to $5,000 per month, but take all of the other options off the table because you can just focus on monthly recurring revenue that compounds every single month. Get a credit card authorization at auto bills or ACH form, and get away from one-off checks and one-off project payments. By the way, if you need help and you want us to go in and help you develop your custom offer and give you the exact blueprint on what it takes to scale your agency to the next level, then you can book an agency acceleration call with us by clicking the first link in the description. Now let's go back into how you create your perfect agency program. Couple of keys on this. Number 1, sell the whole, not the drill. I know as digital marketing agencies, we like to know the technical aspect of it, right? Click-through rates, conversion rates, time on page, but your customer really doesn't care about that stuff. What do you think they really care about? They care about revenue growth, right? They hire you because they want more leads, more sales, more revenue growth. So don't sell the technical specs like SEO, paid search, meta ads. Sell the outcome, sales and revenue growth. Position yourself as a growth partner, not a technical service provider. Clients don't care about that technical stuff, ranking reports, click-through rates. They want more customers. So friend, everything around business growth, we're going to help you go from this to that, and then develop a comprehensive solution. Single services are easy to cancel month to month. Comprehensive programs make you stickier with the client. Also, you can blend the results. Some days SEO works like gangbusters, so you get them ranked and they get lots of phone calls. Other days, you can lean on paid search. Package what normally would take multiple providers, a review provider, Facebook provider, tracking provider, and put it all into one comprehensive program. Number 3 is make sure you're focused on ROI, not just the work. Don't just throw a bunch of services in your program to check a box. Make sure that everything includes a specific outcome to get their phone ringing, to get their appointment booking scheduled, to get them growing. Designing a strategy that actually generates that tangible, measurable results, and then relentlessly removing the meat, removing the extra weight that isn't going to move the needle for the clients. And then number 4, build for application and scale. Your program should be designed to work for 100 clients, just like it would for the one client. And you want to make sure you're not personally involved in the delivery. Make sure that it can be systematized, document the steps, put it into an SOP, put it into a project management plan. That way your team can consistently execute it without you personally having to be involved. Let's look at a real example of how we can get this correct. The wrong way to do this is I do Google Ads for contractors contractors for $1,200 a month. Single service, easy to cancel with fluctuating results, no systematic approach, no specific niche, and you're competing on price with everybody else that does Google Ads for contractors. So how do we turn that into a winning offer is choose a specific niche, like roofing. Create a unique system called the Roofing Growth Program, and then bundle it with high impact services, and then position yourself as the growth solution, not just ads. What does that winning offer include? Probably is going to include a website that's built to convert, right? It's mobile optimized, high speed. It's going to convert visitors into leads. It's probably going to include local SEO to make sure they're coming up for the most important keywords like roofer near me, roofers in my city, roofing contractors that do metal roofs and that type of stuff in their particular market. Google Ads and local service ads to generate quick wins for the people that are actively looking, storm damage marketing campaigns for insurance work, review management to help them build up their online reviews, database reactivation to try and follow up with those prospects that were thinking about redoing their roof but maybe never got it done. Lead automation and marketing automation so that as a lead comes in, we're sending an email, we're sending a text, we're putting them into a drip sequence, and of course tracking the entire process. Do you see how if you did all of that specifically for the roofing industry with some very specific nuance to it, that's going to be more interesting than just saying I do Google Ads for contractors. Now charging $3,500 a month instead of $1,200 per month makes sense because you're bringing a comprehensive solution and it's much harder to replicate. It's much harder to replace. We've also got multiple lead sources for that roofing company versus just Google Ads or just that single point of conversion. And you can position yourself as a growth partner, not just a vendor. This framework will help you create the right offer, which is the foundation of everything else. But if you want our full guidance on every other component of building a seven-figure agency, from client acquisition and sales process to service delivery and building your team, then make sure you click the first link in the description and schedule a free agency acceleration session. On that call, we'll analyze where you're currently at with your agency and give you a roadmap with clear steps that you can take to get to the next level. And if we're not a good fit to work with you at that point, we'll still point you in the right direction. So again, that's the first link in the description to book your call. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.